Everybody give it up for your host tonight, Terrell Suggs. Anybody shake Dietrich's hand? There's no way that his mother can deny him because he was born with her hands. He's got woman hands. Alright, motherfuckers. Anybody here got moms?
No.
Nobody? I like to fuck with my mom a little bit. And she said, I have bad eyes. I said, yeah, I know, Mom. You're old lady. She said, that makes me feel all warm and fuzzy. I said, no, that's probably a hot flash. And she said, no, I haven't started those yet. It's something else to look forward to. I said, well, don't look too far forward because you're nearsighted. All right. Where am I at here? So, I had 4 animals, and I was getting a little overwhelmed. I don't have any kids, but I was imagining, well, if I had kids, I can imagine myself waking up every morning hoping one of them ran away. At least one of them. I'm over 30. I don't have kids. Never been married. My mom's starting to put a little pressure on me to start having kids for her, and I'm like, Mom, I don't want to hurt your feelings, but it just may never happen. And she said, well, don't say that. I said, okay, if I told you the person I was dating was 42, how would you feel? She said, well, it's a little on the older side of having kids, but it's still possible, and it's younger than me, so I'm okay with it. I said, okay. I said, so if I told you the person I was dating was 52, how would you feel? She got a little dejected, and she's like, whatever makes you happy. I said, that's a good answer, Mom. His name is Glenn. No. All right, everybody heard about Jason Collins recently coming out, the basketball player? Yeah. So I was thinking about it. I'm like, well, in a traditional homosexual relationship, there's a gay top and there's a gay bottom, which I get. You know, I understand that. But he's a gay center. I'm not really sure how that works, but he's the glue that keeps them together. I don't know. All right. I have a little short, fat friend. He says I look like Kevin Federline, so everywhere I go, he calls me K-Fed. I'll be in the middle of a conversation with somebody. He'll go, doesn't he look like K-Fed? I'm like, you little motherfucker. Doesn't he look well-fed? Short, fat, well, well-fed's a SB 1070 fan, and we're standing on the corner. Any SB 1070 fans? There's a couple white people here, but we're in downtown. We're in downtown Phoenix. And I'm standing on the corner, and I noticed across the street, just below the don't walk sign, was a couple of Hispanic ladies. And I'm like, okay, I'm about to prove this little motherfucker a point. So I start walking across the sign that said don't walk. I'm like, I'm going to prove a point. And as we start walking, the ladies start walking. We cross paths, we exchange corners. And I turned back, I said, hey, where are your papers? You crossed illegally. She said, fuck you, motherfucker, I was born here. I said, I just meant the street. See how easy it is to profile? Real easy to profile. So, well-fed is also a gun advocate. He loves to carry his gun everywhere. I'm like, dude, we're just going to Dairy Queen. We don't, you know. He's like, yeah, but didn't you hear there was a guy that was accosted in the Dairy Queen parking lot? I'm like, yeah, but you've been living 33 years and none of that shit has ever happened to you. So that argument's kind of like a really, really ugly dude with a pocket full of condoms. Overly protective for something that probably won't happen. I was on Mill Avenue, and there's this dude in this purple costume, and he looked like a dick, and as I got closer, I seen some real mean-looking teeth on the head of the dick, and I'm like, dude, why are you dressed as an angry purple penis? He's like, I'm not a penis, I'm a shark. I said, well, I've never seen a purple shark. He said, well, I've never seen a purple penis. I said, then you never squeeze yours hard enough. I love Girl Scout cookies. Anybody love Girl Scout cookies as much as that? A couple of months ago, thank you. That's the biggest clap. That's awesome. There was a little Girl Scout stand outside a grocery store selling Girl Scout cookies. As I got close to the stand, the little girl comes around. Goes, do you want to buy some Girl Scout cookies? I looked at her, I said, fuck yes, I would. Why else do you think I'm standing this close to you as a registered sex offender? The lady behind the tent grabs the little girl, pulls her away. I said, don't worry, lady. I'm not registered. Any Michael Jackson fans? Yeah! Michael Jackson. Were you guys shocked when he died? Yeah, you were shocked. I remember the day he died, everybody's like, oh my God, I can't believe Michael Jackson died. I'm like, what are you talking about? He's fucking been decomposing for 20 years. You see how I went from sex offender joke to Michael Jackson? That's not a coincidence. Alright, I don't know. What the fuck am I supposed to be saying up here? I recently got into a relationship, and my girlfriend was tried to give me a hand job. Can I tell you this? The one lady and the waitress that are here, these fuckers scared off the other girls. Stop giving your man hand jobs. Do something that they can't do better than you. My girlfriend a couple weeks ago was trying to give me a hand job, and 15 minutes later what resulted was a 3rd-degree Indian burn. I said, just keep your hand on the callous palm print, and we'll be okay. I'm like, so instead, she's like, okay, well, I'm going to take your advice, and I'm going to try to give him a blowjob. So she leaned across me, like, with her back towards me. It was like, and her arm, like, right here, and her face towards my crotchal area. And she started servicing me. And I'm like, all right, this is feeling good. I'm laying down, and just as I look up, I see her hand go up and rest her hand on her head on her hand while giving me a blow. I'm like, don't act bored. And she started laughing. I said, don't laugh with my dick in your mouth. I don't know what else. I got some other stuff, but I ran through all this shit pretty quick. Yeah. Terrell Suggs, where you at? Terrell Suggs with lady hands. Thank you guys. My name is Fred Witte. Y'all have a good night.